Hi, I'm back again. And this time, uh, for those of you who are not in Abuja and you haven't attended Bible Masterclass in person before at our physical location, which is the Bubble Place, right? You are missing a lot because right after Bible Masterclass, Pastor often shares certain things that are personal to him, that are deep, as teachings that can transform our lives. And today, I'll just give you guys, since you online guys are my people, so I'll just I'll just give you a little a summary of what Pastor talked about. Today, Pastor was talking about consistency in the place of prayer, and one of the things he talked about is being able to pray consistently over time, even if it's 1 hour a day, 30 minutes a day. Just being consistent there, you see transformation in your life. Right now, we'll be taking reactions from the Bible Masterclass today from folks who are here with us in the Bubble Place. I believe we have someone. Let's see, who do we have there? All right, Victor, we're with you. Victor, we're waiting for you, Victor. If you can hear me. All right. Well, while Victor sorts that out, I'll continue with what I was talking about. And one of the other things Pastor mentioned this evening is that it's not enough for us to just be consistent with praying. We also need to have a consistent place where we pray. For example, if it's going to be a couch in your living room, that when you do it consistently over time, power is released. And there's something that I learned from the military. I was reading a book sometime and they were talking about consistency, and one of the things they said is that when you drop water consistently at a certain point on a rock, it has the capacity to drill a hole at that point on the rock as long as it remains consistent and it keeps dropping at the same spot. And this is very powerful. The reason why this is powerful is because water in itself is not lethal as we know it. Water can't cut you. Water in itself can't just break a rock. But what makes it lethal, or what makes it destructive, is the consistency that you add to it. I was also watching a documentary once, and they say one of the tools that they use for and this might sound gory, but it's just a good example. One of the tools that they used for torture during the Second World War was they would capture these soldiers and they would make them lay down somewhere, and what they would is because it explains to us the power of consistency. I was trying to explain it for those who are just joining us. I was trying to explain one of the things Pastor was teaching us this evening about staying consistent in the place of prayer. And one of the things that I learned some time ago when I was watching a documentary about the Second World War was one of the techniques that was used during that war to torture soldiers. This might sound very gory, but it's just a good example, like I said. And what they would do is when they capture some soldiers, they would carry them into a room, lay them flat on a bench, and begin to drop droplets of water on their forehead consistently, just droplets. After a few hours, the soldiers will not be able to bear the pain anymore, because water itself is not lethal, But when you add consistency to it, it becomes a powerful weapon. That is the same thing with prayer. It's not enough for you to just pray once, twice. It is consistency that makes it lethal, that gives it that power. Anything you do consistently would create change. That is one of the things that Pastor taught us this evening. All right, it seems we won't be taking reactions tonight, so we'll see you on Sunday by 8:30 a.m. Let's have a wonderful evening. Bye for now.